Okay, hello YouTube, welcome back. What a weekend. From bikes to YouTube, figures, all kinds of stuff. The weekend was absolutely insane. All I can do is say thanks to everybody that supported me. This is Craig McGill's bike. Craig McGill got wrote off on the 50-1 line. Now, there's something I want to say before we show you this clip of Craig destroying his shoulder. It's not graphic, it's not bad really. You can't really see anything that happened other than like a bit of the slam. But there was a takeoff, a flat piece, and then a big step down. And on the clip, it doesn't look that big. It was about top of my garage, and the landing was about the end of the rangy. It doesn't look that big in the clip, but bear something in mind. The clip you're watching may not look like Craig died that bad, but he's actually fucked his shoulder. How hard he hit the back of that landing, he now has no functioning shoulder. So he's waiting to hear from the surgeons in the next couple of days what they can do to help him move his shoulder. They're going to do something like maybe pin his AC joint, they're not sure, but basically his shoulder's fucked, like he can't move it. Check out the crash clip right now. Okay, so as you can see, Craig's kind of hesitated, stopped, fell down the back like I nearly did, and just whacked, slammed his shoulder. Craig's pissed off and he's fuming because he definitely has the jumping ability. He's been riding BMX as long as me. He's done 3 double whips over jump boxes, he's done front flips, all kinds of stuff, flares, everything. And I think the problem for Craig is that he now knows he's learned a lesson from what happened there, but it goes to show that you should never really hesitate. You either should be 100% or not. If he'd have just jumped down, it wouldn't have been that bad. And even if he'd have jumped down and slammed, it probably wouldn't have been as bad as hesitating and sliding into the back of that landing. So I feel for Craig. Now, we've got Craig's bike. No damage to it. It's a Trek Remedy 8. And apart from the lever, looks like it's come up a bit from slamming. And that looks, to me, about the only issue with the bike, actually. There's the rig, the trusty beast. I really want the rig clean. I really want to clean McGill's bike for him, text him a picture and say I've took care of your bike for you. And yeah, let's do this. Let's go. Let's get him jet washed down, and there's a modification that I'm doing to my downhill bike today. Let's go. High pressure rinse on the rig, and then we're going to do Craig's bike, then text him a picture. So job 1, get the rig fresh. Oh yes, the rig.
What did it feel like?
The Enduro felt right. Okay, let me describe this. The rig felt like a completely different sport to the Enduro. The Enduro felt like I'm the driver, and this felt like I'm semi-passenger. Amazing, fucking amazing. It gives me goosebumps thinking about it. Look at my hair. I'm not kidding. Absolutely amazing. And yeah, just like opened my eyes. Like the rig, when I first seen downhill bikes, I kind of seen them as like effort and stuff, but now I'm just like, I love that feeling of just hanging off the back of one. I think BMXers definitely ride downhill bikes completely different to mountain bikers. Bike itself, in regards to like a bit of a mini bike review right now, the downhill bike, the Norco, felt, compared to a lot of other people's looking at the bike as well, it looks a bit more like BMX, like a BMX style downhill bike. Nice and short, low slung back end. I mean, if you slam that seat right down and got a small seat, that would be like right in BMX territory. Also, Enduro doesn't really at this moment interest me now that I've got the rig, which is quite crazy, but maybe I just need to go and do an Enduro day and fall in love with it again one more time. And it's a wrap.
24 seconds to go.
Get the range in. Rangy's so dirty. It's been washed once since I got it. Yes. Look at the rig. That is what I'm talking about.
Animal.
Clean. Yo, what?
Animal.
Animal, innit?
So good.
Absolute machine. Now, bike number 2, McGill's. This is a Trek Remedy 8. 160 up front, 150 on the back. Really do like this bike actually, and yeah, I really do like this bike. Also, I know some of you guys are wondering what the hell's going on with Crybrand. You're all waiting for your Christmas goods. The new collection has started landing in the UK. I've not yet tried samples on myself. I'm as excited as you guys. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, everything's online and ready to go next week. And you will be rewarded for waiting with a fat discount code. And it looks sick! Just putting it out there. There is camo joggers. Just putting it out there. Right now, we've got Craig McGill's Trek Remedy 8.
So this is an enduro bike.
This is an enduro bike. The difference between an enduro bike is the geometries of the bike are designed for going uphill, and a downhill bike is designed nice and open and low slung for going downhill. So for them moments where you're leaning over the bars, you sat back basically, and then this thing would be like a bit of a mixture, more like a cross-country bike with big suspension. I'm gonna send Craig McGill a picture of his beast clean. The beast. I'm gonna text that to Craig McGill right now. Text Craig just now, just saying how's the shoulder, lad. He said just won't go, shit starts moving and that feels like something's flexing in there. So that's Craig's bike, it's all clean, mine's clean. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm going straight to the bike shop now. I'm going to explain what modification I have to do to this downhill bike. Does lock. People think I'm not on the ball. See, I'm on the ball. The mod that I wanted to do today, right, when I switched my back brake with my front brake, the cable is too short to go through the original finder down here. So as you can see on this side of the bike, I've crossed the cable over from that side and it runs here. Now the problem is when the forks lock out, as you can see like so, when the forks lock out, it's pinching the cable. I need a longer cable to go round the outside so that we don't have that issue. So let's go in, let's see what they can do for me. The rig. Okay guys, so I've just bought grips. Where are they? In my jacket. I thought you had them. Okay, so I've just bought these grips. They were the only ones that the shop had in. I don't know if they're any good, but for now they're going to be better than these. I don't like the colour of these and they feel a bit fat. So I've actually left one loose. They showed me how to take them off. So basically, long story short, these are slightly longer as well and they're black. So for now they will definitely do, but I'm missing a company that sell really unreal feeling grips that'll blow my mind. Nice and thin, nice and long, and I can just order them online tonight. We are home from the bike shop. Now, as I mentioned in the bike shop, these tan grips are disgusting. They're not the best. They don't feel the best. They're quite fat as far as grips go. And quite frankly, to be honest, I'm finished with them. These are just the only ones that the shop had in. So for the time being, they're gonna do. For future, I'd like to invest in like better ones that feel better, because these feel pretty hard, pretty plasticky. I don't know whether you can get ones with like softer rubber compound, because they feel softer, but I don't know whether that's because they've been used for a while. So I'm using basically, I think, a 2.5mm Allen key on these right now, getting them tight, and then the beast is going to be done. They look better, but although I don't actually like these colours either. I don't know how tight you're supposed to do them, so I'm just going to try it like that, and I'm guessing if for whatever reason they ever ended up moving, I'd just tighten them up more. Okay, YouTube, and you've all been waiting for Gabrielle to make another appearance. Hello, Gabby. People didn't think we were a real girlfriend, boyfriend. People didn't believe that we were a real thing. I think now after the Instagram stories they do.
Yeah.
Don't they?
Yeah,
what do you think I'm putting on, Gabby?
Handlebar grips.
She's on the ball. Is that because you heard me?
Yeah.
Do you know what these special ones are for?
No, go on, educate me, Harry.
They are for when you put the car on, when you put the bike on the bike rack, or when you go and ride in really wet conditions. They don't spin like normal grips look. They have tighten up things on the sides.
Sick.
Rate them out of 10.
10 out of 10. Sick, as Neil would say.
Positive. Okay, final grip is off. Gabrielle's going to show you our new little friend. Tony!
Tony!
Tony is a micro pug. He's the most miniature pug in the whole entire world. It's Gabrielle's dog, Tony. He's cool. He's a good dog. They've made me slightly dislike my bike. Is that bad? That's being completely honest. I just feel as if, in a way, they looked better. The more I'm looking at them, the more I hate them. Should I take them back on? Put them back on. Should I? Oh my god, they're going back on. They looked way better. Does that look better? I feel like it does, you know. Alright, see what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do right now. For YouTube interaction.
Yeah.
For the people to get involved in the comments. What colour grip should I have? I have a black one on, a gun one on. Which one looks better? I'm leaving today's video. Today's video has been cool. I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with me all day. I hope you all give Craig in the YouTube comments get well wishes. I hope you all find me the perfect set of grips that aren't both of these grips. Maybe I just need these in black.
Maybe.
Or maybe I need fresh gummies. And I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. If you want to watch me riding this thing for the first time down Revolution Bike Park, click here. If you want to watch me on my hardtail having a progression session, which I'm going to have again tomorrow, click here. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, click in the middle. Peace out. See you, YouTube.